gardening friends, welcome back to Garden Avenue, and today we're going to talk about immunity boosting food. That's right, we are going to talk about what you can make, simple recipe to boost those immunities as we roll into fall and winter. The leaves are falling and the germs are flying all over the place. Today we're going to make elderberry syrup. Elderberry syrup is very simple. It has 4 ingredients: water, elderberry, honey, and cinnamon. The elderberry, honey, and cinnamon are full of antioxidants. Just naturally, that's what they do. They will help your immune system get supercharged and keep you healthy through these long, germy winter months. We start off with dried elderberry. I get mine from Amazon. I am currently growing elderberry in my backyard, and hopefully in the next year or 2 I will be able to harvest my own elderberry and dry it and not have to purchase it. I will put the link to the elderberry that I buy in the description. Next up, cinnamon. I use cinnamon sticks. You can also use dried cinnamon. The texture is a little bit thicker when you use dried ground cinnamon versus the cinnamon sticks. So I prefer to use the cinnamon sticks. It makes a smoother syrup. Honey. I buy my honey at Costco in very large containers. It seems to be the best deal around me. You can use any honey you like. You can use local honey. If you happen to be some of those lucky people who are raising bees in your own backyard, use your own honey. And then water. So here we go. We're going to take our simple ingredients and add them into a pot. We start with 4 cups of water, a half cup of dried elderberries, and 3 or 4 cinnamon sticks. If you're using ground cinnamon, you want to use 2 tablespoons. Let's do 4. Some of those are little. Now we turn up the heat and bring this mixture to a boil. Once our mixture comes to a boil, we want to boil it down by half. This takes about 20 or 30 minutes. You just want to keep your eye on it. You can stir it a little bit every here and there to make sure nothing gets stuck to the bottom. You have to know your stove as far as temperature goes. Mine will be at a nice simmering boil at about medium. So I will see you in 20 or 30 minutes. Our elderberry mixture is now reduced by half, and it is time for us to add in the honey. Now this is how I add in the honey as far as measuring and combining. I take a quart-sized jar and pour my honey into the 1 cup mark. There we go. Now we need to strain out our syrup, and to do that I take a large glass measuring cup and a small little strainer. Pour it in. Once all my berries are in there, You want to squish them down and get as much of the juice out of the berries as you can. We want all those antioxidants, vitamin C, everything good we're getting out of the berries. We want to get as much as we can into our syrup mixture. Clean that up later. Now I'm going to pour my syrup into my mason jar. And stir to combine with our honey. Now I do it this way. You can measure out the honey, strain it into your measuring cup, measure out the honey in its own measuring cup, and then mix it together. I store my elderberry in a quart-sized mason jar in my fridge. We go through it fast enough that I don't need to worry that it's going to go bad at this amount. So rather than lose honey to the measuring process, I just do it all in the jar that I am saving it in. Now that's all combined. I will put on the top, let it sit on my counter till it cools, and then stick it in the refrigerator. Now I have a family of 5, and during the cold and flu season, we probably go through a quart of this every 2 or 3 weeks. One thing I like about elderberry syrup is you don't have to worry so much about the measurements because it is all natural. Everything in here is all natural. It won't hurt you. It's not a medication. You don't have to worry about dosing. My kids just drink it in a shot glass, especially if they're feeling sick. My oldest one swears it's the only thing that gets rid of a sore throat on the planet is elderberry syrup, and she will down 3 shots of it a day if she has a sore throat, morning, noon, and night. If your family is smaller, if we're only using it when people are sick and you're not using it as a preventative, I would freeze it. I would put it in smaller jars, either pint-sized jars or half-pint sized jars, and freeze it and just take it out and put it in your refrigerator as you're going to use it. And that is all there is to it. Very simple. Now, if you're asking, why should I make this myself when I can go buy it at the store? It's everywhere now. You can buy it at all your pharmacies. You can buy it at Walmart, Target, every grocery store. It's on the shelf with the cold medicines. Why make it when you can just go buy it? This jar costs me about $4 to make. If you're going to buy elderberry syrup in the store, you're paying anywhere between $9 and $15 for 4 to 8 ounces. I did the math once if I was going to give it to my family every single day about how much it would cost me. I think I was at Costco and there was gummies, and I started doing the math. Okay, 5 people, this is how much the dosage is. We're going to take it for 30 days. It was going to cost me over $30 a month to get enough elderberry to have everyone take it once a day as a preventative. And then if someone gets sick and they need to take it more, well, then we're talking about more money. So $4 over anywhere between $30 and $60 for my family of 5 is just a much better deal for me. And I know exactly what is in this jar. No additives, no extras. It is only water, honey, elderberry, and cinnamon. And it works for us, and I hope you try it and then it works for you too, because cold and flu season can be such a long and horrible time. And that is all we've got. So if you want to see more videos like this, please comment below and tell me what you're interested in, and I will see what I can do. And if you have a moment, please like and subscribe and follow me on Garden Avenue. See you next time. Bye.
Please like, subscribe, and share to this channel.